Today I closed an Iron Condor on the XSP for a profit. So it's a relatively safe options play. I'm going to duplicate this strategy again. And you can see what happened was I opened this up on December 4th and received $137 to open it. And I closed it today for $76 to close it. So we can see that we made a profit of $61. And if you do the math, that is about making $5 a day. So that's like a free coffee every day, which is pretty cool. So we're going to duplicate this, and you can see that looking at our legs here, if we want to repeat this, our wings were about $5 wide, which I think was the smallest width I could get out of these. And then the body of the Condor was about 30 points from the middle to where the wing starts. So a total of roughly 60, a little bit more wide body. And then those wings are about as tight as we can get them, was 5 points wide. So we'll keep those numbers in mind. We want about 30 and 5, and I'll show you that in a second. So let's go to the XSP, view XSP. Right now we're trading at around 681, and we want to trade options. So let's see here. We're going to go out to next year, and we are going to look out about 40 days from now. So it'll be towards the tail end of January 2026. So I'll tap on this index value. XSP is currently trading at $681.47. So let's just call it 681. Our target is to go 30 strike places, 30 strikes below 681, so that'll be 651. So we're going to go into the world of puts and switch to sells, and we'll go down to 651. Here we go. So we'll add that to build our Iron Condor, and we are selling the body and buying the wings. So I will buy that. Time to tap the index value up here to return to the middle. And then we'll go 30 points above, 30 strike prices above the middle to get to 681 plus 30 is 711. So we'll switch to the world of calls. We're going to sell the body, go up to 711. And you can see we do not have 711 precisely. So we're going to go to the next best thing. We're going to go into 710 and then buy the wings. Now let's look at the shape of this, because I believe that the puts are only $1 apart. Yeah, they're only $1 apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to make this a little more symmetrical. We're going to bump these down 1. So I'll bump that down, bump that down, and let's look at the shape. All right, so we have max profit of about $100, max loss of about $400. So that's an acceptable ratio to me of risking $4 to make $1, and it's fairly wide. We have a lot of running room here. You can see the shape of this Iron Condor Right now we are on December 15th. So this is what our profit and loss chart looks like if we got into this deal today. And then I'm going to scroll and see how the shape changes over time as we get closer to expiration. And we start to make a profit once we get to like a month away from expiration date. So let's click continue, and we can look at our chart again. We could run up about 4.5% or run down 5% and still be able to make a profit at expiration. So we'll put an order in for 1, and let's say 116. So what does this look like? Click review. So we will receive about $114 to enter into this deal, setting aside $500 collateral, and the plan is to let it rise to 50% profit, and then we'll close it. So let's go ahead and submit to open up this Iron Condor on the XSP. So we got pending, placed, and we'll see if it goes through. Okay, so all I had to do is move it down a penny. So instead of having it filled at $1.16, it was filled at $1.15. So we received $115 minus a little bit of fees, so $113 to enter into this deal. And the plan is to wait probably half a month, and then we can buy it back at a 50% profit. So thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.